Today we got a ton of Scarlet and Violet news, including new Pokemon, returning Pokemon, and new DLC, so let's go ahead and talk about it. So as you guys have probably seen all over the internet, we are getting 2 DLCs coming to the game, in a part 1, in a part 2. In part 1 that will be releasing in fall 2023 this year, and then part 2 obviously releases in winter 2023, so kind of like back to back, which is actually really nice. And of course the first DLC is called the Teal Mask, and the second one is called the Indigo Disc. And with these DLCs, of course, we're gonna get some more returning Pokemon, and today I will be showing you guys every single returning Pokemon from these 2 DLCs. Pretty much as soon as the direct ended, they already data mined all this information, so it's all over the internet, and it's all conveniently on this website right here, Pokeaos. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I will have a link for this in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And as you can see, they have it all broken down over here. I've used this website before. I actually kind of used this back when like Scarlet and Violet leaked itself, so it's honestly a really good resource. Has a lot of other cool stuff on here as well. So let's take a look at it. It does have 222 Pokemon total that we're going to be getting. It is kind of broken down between part 1 and 2, but it looks like it's not complete yet. Just a couple things on each of these pages, nothing like officially confirmed with that. It's kind of just all in one big like pool right here for the datamine DLC. So hey, let's go ahead and dive into it and kind of take a look at what all is coming back here. So to start off, we're going to get the rest of the Kanto starters, which is obviously really nice. I'm a big Bulbasaur fan, so I'm really happy to see Venusaur coming back. Obviously we're getting Blastoise back as well. And then going down here, we get the Arbok line, Sandslash, always very nice to see. Kind of surprised we don't have Clefable in the game already, so that's nice to see Clefable making a return. Really a lot of standard like Kanto Pokemon here. Not really surprised by any of these. I guess it is also pretty nice to get like Tentacruel back. You know, we do have these like different forms of Pokemon and stuff now with like Toadscruel and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see the originals now, and it kind of makes sense, right? Since the DLC is going to be in like a whole new area, for example. So that's going to be really cool as well. What else do we have down here? Executor. We're getting Magmar, Electabuzz, hyped about that. Lapras, always excited for that. My boy Snorlax, always excited for the Snorlax. Even Porygon. That's kind of interesting as well. Okay, so a lot of standard, you know, Kanto stuff here, nothing too crazy. As far as the Johto starters, we're starting off here with Chikorita. I'm guessing we're gonna get all 3. Let's take a look here. Yeah, okay, so all 3 Johto starters, okay. All your basic Route 1 stuff from Johto as well. Ariados, one of my favorite Pokemon actually, I love the design of it. Gligar's coming back, excited for that one. I'm not gonna like mention all these Pokemon just because there's so many, but kind of point out the big ones here that I'm noticing. It's kind of crazy because Johto in general doesn't have a lot of Pokemon. I'm guessing like, I don't know the exact breakdown, but I'm guessing a lot of Johto Pokemon are already kind of in the game because this is it right here. We have the starters and then a couple lines here, and that's it for Johto. And after that, we're already moving on to Hoenn over here, and we do get the Hoenn starters back, which is really nice. Honestly, my favorite like trio starters probably. I think all 3 are pretty solid. But anyways, we're getting Ludicolo, so that's exciting for like VGC and stuff. This is gonna like open up the doors for VGC. I know not everybody plays competitive Pokemon, but a lot of these Pokemon are gonna be very good and viable in VGC, so that's gonna be very exciting. Ludicolo being one of those that have always been like kind of good. We're getting a lot of standard Hoenn stuff. Milotic coming back, Plusle and Minun. That's cool to see. A lot of Pokemon here. Duskull, Dusclops, no surprise there, considering a lot of those Pokemon were also in Legends Arceus, so it kind of just makes sense. And moving on to the Sinnoh region already. We're getting all Sinnoh starters. We're getting the fossils back, okay. All the baby forms and like extra evolutions, that all makes sense. I guess that's really it, huh? So for Sinnoh, all we're getting is the Sinnoh starters, the fossils, and then like pre-evolutions and evolutions. Actually nothing else, so that's interesting there, okay. Gen 5, I guess we're not getting the Gen 5 starters, so that's interesting. Maybe a little hint towards some future remakes we might be getting. Maybe they're just saving it for that. We are getting Zebstrika back. I know a lot of people are hyped about that one. First time we're getting this Pokemon back since Gen 5, so that's very exciting. Excadrill, another cool Pokemon. Conkeldurr, one of my favorites of all time, so I'd love to see that back. Whimsicott, also a great Pokemon that I love to see. Same with Scrafty. Honestly, Gen 5 is like one of my favorite generations. There's just so many good Pokemon here. Like, look at all this. We got like all these good Pokemon here. I'm very excited for that. Okay. And then moving on from that, we have some Gen 6 here. All we're getting is Meowstic, Malamar, and Trevenant. Nothing else from Gen 6. Interesting. Just a couple Pokemon from there. And right after that, we're going on to Gen 7. We're getting the starters, of course. Toucannon evolution line. We're getting the Charjabug, Vikavolt, okay. Ribombay, we're getting that as well. And I'm guessing just a few more Pokemon here. Yeah, getting comfy. The fossil, I do not know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. And then for Generation 8, we're getting Cramorant in the game, excited about that. Duraludon, excited for that one. Also down here, of course, the Legends of Arceus exclusives as well. And then at the very bottom down here, we have all the new Pokemon here that have kind of been revealed so far as well. It's kind of the official artwork if you guys haven't seen that yet. These are honestly like all pretty nice. And then from what I've seen, this is gonna be like kind of like the third legendary. That's kind of what I've seen online. I mean, the whole generation's about terrestrialization. Terra's in the name. The shell is like crystals with all the different types, so it kind of just makes sense, you know, kind of just all makes sense. And that's pretty much it for the returning Pokemon. Honestly, kind of surprised to see, you know, some of these Pokemon not make a return. And by that, I mean just like, for example, Gen 6, we're getting like no Pokemon back. I guess I kind of have to like see here. Maybe if I go to not available, let's take a look. I guess this will kind of show us what Pokemon like are just not in the game, right? But yeah, let's take a look at that real quick. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of Pokemon, so I'm not gonna go over all of them here. Let's see. Just to start off, for example, Aggron, right? That's a Pokemon that's very popular. Kind of surprised not to see that one. What else do we have here? All the Mega Forms, obviously, and you know, obviously there'll be some Pokemon left out, so not surprised with that at all. But it is surprise. Yo, actually, I just realized something. Do we not have Mr. Mime? I just realized that we're not gonna get Mr. Mime. Interesting. Okay. So no Mr. Mime coming back. I saw the Mime Jr. here, so I was like, you know, I had to make the connection in my head. All the Elemental Monkeys not coming back from Gen 5. Gigalith's not coming back. I don't know. Who cares about that one, right? No Crustle in the game. No Kofagrigus. No Gen 5 fossils. Interesting stuff here. No Aegislash as well. Pangoro. Slurpuff. Definitely some good Pokemon being left out, that's for sure. All the Ultra Beasts, not surprised with that. All the legendary stuff I'm not really surprised about. Like, I'm sure they're gonna add a lot of those through raid battles and things like that. There's just like a lot of basic Pokemon I'm kind of surprised that we're not getting. But yeah, that's pretty much just a general overview of all the Pokemon you can expect to come in the DLC. Like I said, I don't know how it's split up yet. Nobody really knows yet between part 1 and part 2. You can just expect the ones that I talked about to come into the game. And then of course I kind of overviewed a little Pokemon that you know, aren't going to be in the game at all right now. I'm sure we're going to get more Pokemon down the line as well. Maybe they'll add another DLC after that. Wouldn't be entirely surprised. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It always helps out, especially if you like Pokemon content, Smash Bros, all kinds of stuff. I make videos on all kinds of different things. So if you like the content, make sure you subscribe. And if you're sad about any Pokemon not making the final cut, definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll go ahead and respond to you guys. There's definitely some Pokemon I'm sad that didn't make the cut, but it's okay. I know they have to cut some Pokemon, so it's understandable. Other than that, I've got nothing else for you guys. So have a great day and I'll catch you guys in the next video.